They say the Victorians feared death, but that's not true. They invited it into their homes. They dressed for it, wrote letters for it, even kept it close enough to wear. In an age of lace and candlelight, grief wasn't hidden, it was performed. And behind every black veil was a story of love, loss, and obsession. The year was 1861. Queen Victoria lost her beloved Prince Albert, and the world changed. For 40 years, she dressed in black, slept beside his image, and turned mourning into a lifelong ritual. Her grief became fashion. Soon, an entire empire followed. Death became part of daily life, elegant, structured, and strangely beautiful. This was the age when sorrow had rules, and even mourning had style. In the Victorian world, grief wasn't something you felt. It was something you wore. A widow entered full mourning, wrapped in heavy matte black from head to toe. No shimmer, no silk, no color. Her dresses swallowed the light. Only after a year could she move to half mourning, when gray, lilac, and mauve were finally allowed. Every shade had meaning, a language of loss written in fabric. And if she remarried too soon, society whispered. Because mourning wasn't just sadness, it was a measure of love. Grief became jewelry. The Victorians crafted lockets, brooches, and rings using real human hair, woven into delicate designs, framed in gold or jet. A strand from a husband, a curl from a lost child. Each piece was a promise. I will not forget you. These weren't grim relics. They were keepsakes of devotion. Mourning jewelry turned memory into something you could hold and never let go. Even grief had stationery. Mourning letters were written on thick white paper edged in black. The width of the border told its own story. The thicker the line, the fresher the loss. Every envelope carried silent news, a coded announcement that someone had passed. To write in black bordered paper was to say, "They are gone, but I am still remembering." Each letter became a monument in ink. Then came photography, the new miracle of the age. For many, it was the only image a family would ever have of a loved one, so they posed them after death, dressed, arranged, and surrounded by the living. Eyes were painted open, faces softened by light. To us, it may seem eerie, but to them, it was comfort. A photograph that said, "They were here. They mattered." Mourning became an industry. Shops sold black crepe, jet jewelry, veils, gloves, and inked paper. Etiquette books dictated how long to mourn. 2 years for a husband, 6 months for a parent, 3 for a cousin. Even the poorest families spent what little they had to appear properly bereaved. Because in the Victorian world, mourning was morality, visible proof of love and respect. To modern eyes, it all seems somber, even strange. But to the Victorians, it was devotion. They believed love deserved ritual, that remembrance should be seen and felt. Behind the black veils and jet brooches was something profound, a world trying to make peace with death by turning grief into beauty. If grief had a fashion, it was Victorian. If you enjoyed stepping into this forgotten world, subscribe for more hidden histories and tune in to the next video where the past still whispers through the fabric of time.